This video will go over how to set up a PowerAutomate button that, when clicked, will send an email based upon filtered criteria. So you're going to see the ellipsis here. You're going to left click on that and then left click on Edit and let Microsoft PowerAutomate open. And for this example, I'm using this flow called Email Staff B. I'm going to left click on Edit to just go over the high level. So the on Power BI button clicked will be automatically rendered upon the creation of the PowerAutomate for Power BI button. So we're going to add a new step called List Rows Present in a Table. I'm going to select these values. Make sure that your Excel file worksheet has been converted into a table. And in this example, the table name is Table 1A. And then you're going to insert a new step, a select step, where you're going to type in and insert values like this. So for this one is a dynamic value obtained. So when you click on this, it's from here. It's the value from the list rows present in a table step above it. And here you're going to type in these keys and then enter these values. And you're going to insert a new step. We're going to insert another select action. We're going to rename it Select Recipient Emails by doing that. The output for this one will be from the original select action right here. And then for here, make sure that there are no extra spaces after the spelling of recipient best email. Just make sure of that. And then this is going to be mapped out to the recipient best email. You're going to insert another compose step. And you're going to type in this expression right here. Okay, and then you're going to insert another step or apply to each. And this output will be from the compose action. And then for filtered array, okay, this one output here. And to make it easier, the filtered array, I had to put this in advanced mode. It's equal to that. Makes it easier. But it'll reflect as that. Insert a new step. Create HTML table. This is the body from the filter array. You click on this, you'll see this one right here. And then you're going to insert a new step. And for here, you're going to, for send an email, you're going to type in this right here. And then for this output, you'll want to select it from the create HTML table. So start from scratch and create this from scratch. And don't forget to save and apply. And then when you're done, it should look as what we'll show you here in a second. Okay, so we're going to find the PowerAutomate button. Make sure you click into the blank white area, and then you're going to left click on PowerAutomate for Power BI. And you're going to see this, and then you're going to have to add data fields there. So this table is gotten from, if I go to transform data and I go to data source settings, you'll see that this is where my file is located. And again, make sure that your table, your Excel spreadsheet, that worksheet has been converted to a table. And then the table name for this one is table 1A. Just close there. So I'm just going to drag the order with which I want these. So fin, note title, patient name. We'll do the task activity event. Do the source, recipient best email, position task, and recipient staff. Okay, so now it converts it to this. And it won't change to the totally blue background until you edit it. So you can look for the ellipses, left click on more options, left click on edit. And you can use an existing flow, but we're going to create a new one, instant cloud flow. It gives you this immediately, so you can click on it to minimize it. So we're going to do a new step. We're going to list rows present in a table right here. Left click on that. And left click here and then wait for it to load. You're going to select OneDrive for Business, Document Library, OneDrive, the file. We're going to go to, in my case, it's It's located in this folder right here. Then when I click here, it'll show that table 1A is what I named it. Under advanced option, I'm going to filter using an OData filter query. And so in this query, there's a column named recipient best email. NE stands for not equal to. And then the single quotes, I've decided for this one to exclude this email address. Then you can minimize this. And then we're going to have a new step. Type in select. And then scroll down till you find select data operation. And then in the from field, you're going to select the dynamic content of value from the list rows present in the table output. And then we're going to map these. So here it's important that you don't select from dynamic content, rather use expression. So we're going to type in item, question mark, and then open parentheses as well as double quotations. And what we'll do is we'll first copy this template, and then we're going to click OK, and then we're just going to paste this. Click OK, paste it. Oops. The expression, paste it. Click OK. Expression. Click OK. Expression. Click OK. And remove that. And then we'll do here, expression. Click OK. Here, expression. Click OK. Then here, expression. Click OK. Then we'll copy this and then go in here and just paste that in. And make sure that there are no extra spaces. So for here, you want to back it up one. And then for this one, back it up one. Copy, click here, paste, update. Let's make sure that click there, copy, click there, update. So again, back it up one, copy, click here, click inside, click update, click here. Oh, fin is okay. Just type in fin, update. So here you have an extra space, move that back, copy, click in there, update, back up, position task, click in there, paste, update, recipient best email, click there, click that, update, no title, click in there, and update. If you don't do it this way, and you choose from the dynamic values, this select step will be wrapped in and applied to each. So with the select done, you're now going to minimize that. Left click on new step. We're going to create a second select operation. Select, scroll down, left click on that, And then we're going to rename this first. Rename this select recipient emails. And then click away. And then from, you're going to select the output from the previous select operation. So right there. So it should be body select. And on the map, we're going to select the recipient staff, put that in as the key, and then for the value, we're going to see if we can find from dynamic. So from the select output, we'll left click on there. And you see that it's body select. Actually, you know what? This is actually recipient best email. Sorry. Right there. And it's going to be equal to, so here's where we're going to have to enter let's try to select this one and see what happened. It wrapped it and then applied to each. So we're going to have to delete this. We'll do a new step. We'll do another select operation. Left click on that. So from the output of the previous select, we want to map recipient best email. And here we want to use the expression from here. So we'll just grab that, copy, and then we'll left click here and we'll paste that in. Click OK. We're going to rename this flow email staff C. C, like so. And then let's save this. And then we're going to save and apply. Then we're going to go back. And then you can see this is called run flow. So with this selected, go to your format, your visual, left click on button text, and we'll call this email staff C. And then click away. And then we'll just save this. And then we're going to press Control and left click to trigger this. It's triggered, and we're going to go to the run part, and then we'll look at the run history. Left click on run history, left click on that to see the output. We'll see that the rows, this row is present. You can see that that was okay. If we minimize that, you can see the output. Okay, so it just pulls my email address. You see there's no extra space over here. And let's see what select 2 looks like. And then the output is yes. So you have all of the recipient email addresses. Okay. So that flow ran correctly. So we go back here, go back to edit. And we're going to edit this. So now we're going to insert a new step, compose. So left click on that. And then the input is going to be an expression of union. Looks like this. Left click OK. Should look like that. And then we're going to do a new step, apply to each. Scroll down, left click, and then we're going to left click and find the dynamic content, the outputs from the compose action. And for this one, we're going to rename this select recipient emails. Recipient emails, click away. Okay, so coming back to this, and then within the apply to each, I'm going to add an action, filter array. Left click on that, and then the filter array is going to be from the output of the original select. You want to filter from the original select. So make sure you find the original select and not select recipient emails. This one, left click on that. Okay, and then for the filter array, it's easier if you edit in advanced mode, delete that, and then paste this in. And then if you click back to edit advanced mode, it'll look like this. And then we'll add an action. We're going to create an HTML table. Left click on that. And then you're going to click on this, and you want to grab the body from the filter array output. And you can leave the advanced options as is. And then we're going to add another action, send an email. Type in Outlook. And then you'll scroll down to see send an email v2. And then in the recipient field, you're going to type in this expression right here. To field, this one right here. I'm going to copy it, and then we're going to click in here, save it as an expression, click OK, And in the subject, we'll just say that you have messages to clear. And then click on this code view right here, code view, left click on that, delete the HTML, paste this in, and the data output is going to be the output from the HTML table right here. Show that body create HTML table. And then we're going to save and apply. Make sure this is applied to the button. I'm going to left click to go back to the report right here. We'll save that. We're going to press Control and then left click to trigger this flow. It's triggered, and we should get an email here shortly. And here it is. I'm going to left click. It's 2:49 p.m. November 21st. Here's your data sorted by recipient best email. So only one email is coming to me that has all the filtered criteria associated with my email.